Hello everyone, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft survival series, guys. Look at that sunrise behind the house underneath the bridge. Does that not look amazing to you guys? Well, I'll tell you something that is pretty amazing, is the amount of support you guys have been showing for the series. It is really very much appreciated, my friends. Honestly, it means the world to me that you guys are continuing to leave your like ratings and all of your feedback, suggestions, and tips and all that kind of stuff. Really appreciate it, guys. And of course, if you're excited for the episode, if you're still hyped for the Minecraft survival series, the best way of letting me know is by going ahead and dropping a like rating. Now, guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually the second time I'm trying to record this episode because I had kind of one of those moments at the end of the last episode after I stopped recording where I was like, do you know what? What I have built is absolutely disgusting. It does not fit in with the area and it looks atrocious. So yeah, I decided to tear down what I had built before, leaving just this shell here, which as you can see, I now have a nether portal here. The nether portal of which of course takes me out into my nether tunnel system. And yeah, everything is looking good. We got it all correctly linked up. This nether portal is pretty much slap bang in the center of the wood fortress settlement, of which it still doesn't have a name. Actually, we still don't have a name for the wood fortress settlement. We need a proper name for this place, my friend. So why don't you go ahead down to the comments area and why don't you go ahead and start suggesting some names for this settlement, because I don't really know. But I'll tell you something I do know is before starting this episode, I decided to go ahead and already make the build that I'm doing today in a creative build world. So I actually kind of know what I'm doing for once, which is brilliant because it means I should be able to go ahead and do a bunch of building on camera with you guys. So let's grab out a bunch of spruce wood. We're actually going to need quite a lot of this. 5 stacks. I don't even know if that's going to be enough, if I'm entirely honest with you guys. But we're going to need glowstone, spruce wood, crackstone bricks. Why not? We also need some mossy cobblestone, which I believe we have somewhere. Although, you know, I don't have it on me currently, but I definitely know that I have some mushy cobble. Aha! And some more leaves. How about that, my friends? That's pretty darn nice, if you ask me. Heck yeah. Alrighty, so I think what we're going to go ahead and do is start off by putting like a bit of a wireframe onto this thing, because the idea is this is going to be sort of a naturistic themed nether portal. You see we've got these little logs standing up here. We're going to have ourselves some flower pots on top of them alongside some trapdoors around the edge, because I think that's going to look really, really cool. So if you haven't realized already, I want to try and stick to the color palette / block palette that we're already using. So spruce logs, spruce stairs, we've got ourselves the path blocks, and we've already connected the pathway up over here, so you know, all is looking good there. We've got this pond area here, which I want to eventually convert into some sort of nice looking sort of nature pond, maybe a little fishing shack or something. I think it'll look really, really nice in there. But yeah, like I say, I want to try and get a bit of a wireframe in so I can then show you guys what exactly I have in mind. So give me just a second. And as that spooky moon rises, we should start seeing some rather interesting mobs, my friends, because at the time of me recording this, it is October the 31st, Halloween, which does of course remind me, I hope you guys have had a very fantastic Halloween. I hope you've stayed safe, and obviously, you know, don't eat all the candy at once, because otherwise your teeth will fall out and you'll wind up with dentures, which you don't really want. Let's just be frank here, guys. But one of the little trinkets that Mojang has implemented is this guy. Look at this. Oh, this guy's got a jack-o'-lantern on his head. Wow. I thought they only had pumpkins on their head, but apparently they can have jack-o'-lanterns as well. Are you going to drop it? Oh, man. Hey, I wonder if they actually can drop it. That would be a pretty cool and interesting source of pumpkins. Can you imagine that? If you kept on resetting your computer's clock to October the 31st, you can make yourself a pretty banging pumpkin farm out of all of the mobs that can have pumpkins on their head, right? You could obtain pumpkins really easily that way and a bunch of experience. I just thought of that. That's an excellent idea. I may have to steal that and use that as my own. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, we've got the wireframe in place and it is looking glorious, my friends. It is looking glorious. This is the exact thing that I wanted to have happen. So, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves a bunch of stairs and slabs out because that is the next step. And you know what? We're actually going to do this during the night as well because, you know, it is Halloween once again at the time of me recording this. So, I mean, I don't see a reason why not, right? I mean, you know, like I say, just why not? Let's just get it done, my friends. So, we've got ourselves a bunch of stairs, a bunch of slabs, and now what we're going to go and do is start adding in some little archway type things. And you, good sir, creeper brother, you're not interesting in the slightest. Why don't you have a freaking pumpkin head on you? Huh? Can you imagine that? A creeper with a pumpkin head on it? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Oh, dear. Well, anyway, so we're going to start placing in some slabs and see how it does. So let's do a little bit of that. We'll bring that around there. We'll bring that around there. We're probably going to need to go ahead and start getting rid of some of these here trees because they are slightly in the way, as you can clearly see. Right, and put one there. Okay, and then we'll have, I believe, one here. Okay, and then we'll have one here. We'll have two, one there, and then one here. There we go. You know, it may look very random to you guys at the moment, but believe me, it is the furthest thing from random. This design that I'm doing right now, you guys, your minds are going to be blown, okay? It's going to be fantastic, so you just have to bear with me a sec. Right, let's get rid of you. Let's put that in there. That like that, like that, okay, and then that like that. Okay, looking good, my friends, looking good. All right, so next we're going to start placing in some of these things. Okay, so some slabs here and there. I'll tell you something, it would be a lot easier if I did this from a top, huh? It would be so much easier, in fact, to the point where I'm actually going to do that because, yeah. Oh, hey, hi. There's a baby zombie somewhere. Oh my god. Oh wait, I wonder if baby zombies can spawn with pumpkins on their head. That'd be amazing. Then they'd have little tiny pumpkins on their head, right? That'd be amazing. Oh mate, I need to make that an episode goal now, huh? Oh dear. Whatever the case, let's start placing in some slabs here, my friends. Let's see if we can get some stuff working here today. That bit's already done. Okay, so let's get a little bit of you, little bit of you, little bit of you, and one right there as well. Okay, a couple up there like that. Okay, and then we'll have something like this. Alright, oh my god, guys, honestly, once this thing is done, it's gonna look banging, honestly. It's gonna look amazing. Hey, baby zombie, I mean, you're seeing it being built all around you. You should be feeling very privileged right now. I mean, he's kind of running around like a bit of a lunatic, so, I mean, yeah, you could maybe say that he is kind of excited, huh? Oh, dear. Right, anyway, so let's start placing in some leaves, rather like this. There we go. Mate, oh, jeez. Who goes? Oh, you dare! Oh, nope. Oh, you want to go, son? Go on in. Yeah, you're a freaking joke. Get out of here. Oh, those guys think they're smart, don't they? Yeah, not even the slightest, buddy. Wait, have I messed this up? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay, cool. Right. Let's continue on. We seem to be dealing with a very spooky night at the moment, my friends. But you know what? It is not stopping me from building in the slightest, is it? In fact, if anything, it's giving me a little bit of sport to do, which is kind of fun. Right, anyways. So, let's go ahead and start placing in some other stuff. So I want to do a little bit of this. There we go. I want to have sort of a rim of logs like this. As you can see, the roof, the ceiling is already kind of sorted in that we've got a bunch of slabs up here. Obviously, slabs prevent mob spawns, so that is absolutely fantastic. And we'll have a little bit more in the glowstone department as well, just to provide a little bit of light for the underneath. And yeah, once we've done this, we can start working on the under sections. Yeah, alright, there we go. Right, as far as I know, that's actually everything done here. Pretty cool. Do we want to place like a bit of glowstone up here as well? Because, I mean, some of these might get a little bit dark, right? I mean, anything to light this place up a little bit is always welcome in my books. Okay, right, let's have a look at this from the underneath and see what we got going here. Oh. Yeah, that's looking good, isn't it, guys? It fits in with its surroundings. Oh, jeez. Hello. Hi. What? Baby zombie, you are getting on my nerves, sir. Why don't you go and get killed? There you go. I know you guys are crying out for me to sleep, but like I say, I just kind of want to do this as a bit of a Halloween. Oh, hey, I have to deal with the night again. Right, anyways, let's grab the glowstone and some leaves, and now what we're going to go ahead and do is start working on a little bit of a sort of a rim type thing. So when I put down the mossy cobble rather like this, we're going to put ourselves some flower pots on top of it, because why not? I think that will look really, really nice. And yeah, in the meantime, we're going to place ourselves in some leaves on the other bits. Right, the other thing I need to try and consider is where do I want pathways to come out? We've got a pathway coming out here. Maybe we might want to have one come out like here. Maybe we can go up in the valley over there, over to some other builds. Let's go ahead and start placing in some grass, therefore, to sort of, you know, legitimize that, as it were. There we go. So that's another exit right there. How about over the back here? That would be a pretty good idea, wouldn't it? Maybe we put one, let's say, here. There we go. Why not? So this is going to be another exit. And then maybe one over here as well, going over to somewhere over there, perhaps? Yeah. Hey, buddy. You want to help me build, sir? Yeah, you do. Just thinking, this ceiling could do with a little bit of smoothing out, and I think some slabs would be able to, you know, achieve that. So, yeah, we'll get to that in just a bit, but in the meantime, let's just continue putting in these, here, little sort of... This has kind of turned into a roundabout now, hasn't it? Oh, dear. There we go. Not looking too bad, isn't it, guys? Not looking too bad whatsoever. Nuh-uh, Mr. Creeper. Nuh-uh. No, 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 no. I just spent ages doing this thing, man. Y'all ain't gonna go ahead and destroy this thing when I've only just built it, okay? It's not happening. Right, there we go. How about this, my friends? This is looking pretty good, isn't it? Right, what's the light levels around here? 10, 9? Yeah, for the most part, I don't think mobs will be able to spawn in here, so that's pretty cool. So once again, we're going to go ahead and put clay pots on top of these. Put in some, I'm thinking saplings, perhaps. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that'll fit in really nicely. And I'm thinking of putting some up here as well, of course, with some trapdoors, as I mentioned, to add a little bit of detail to this build. But talking of detail, as you can see, like I said, put some slabs up to make the ceiling a little bit more organic. And I think I've achieved that pretty well here. So, yeah. Not bad at all, my friends. Not bad at all. Right, let's go get ourselves some decorative materials and let's get our decorative caps on. And that was really convoluted. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on with stuff. Here we go, my friends. I got all the flower pots placed down. Let's start placing in some saplings. There we go, just to add to the greenery just a little bit more. The other thing I was considering doing was adding in some vines around here because, you know, Nether, I don't know, Nether is sort of hellish, maybe sort of old style. Maybe I can put some vines in here to sort of replicate that feeling. What do you guys think? Should we put some vines in, or should we leave it as it is? I mean, I don't know, man. Would that be over detailing? Would that be going over the top? I don't really know. I mean, that's something I guess you guys can determine. But in the meantime, for the most part, this thing is pretty much there. Let's go ahead and place in these. There we go. Yeah, looking good, isn't it, guys? Do you know what? I am definitely glad we decided to spend the time to make something that actually looks pretty damn good. Right, I think I'm going to put some on top of these as well. Maybe we can prevent mobs from just jumping in. Ah, dang it. Well, I just messed up, my friends. But the good news is I do have myself some grass blocks. So, yeah. Not a lot, though. Right, anyway, so let's put some of these in. And if I can't jump over... Oh, right. Ah, that may be an issue, huh? If I can jump over them, surely the mobs can as well, right? I don't know. I may have to experiment with that on a creative world just to see what happens. But yeah, there we go, my friends. We have ourselves a little sort of nether portal temple. And I've got to say, my friends, I'm a big fan of it. I really, really am. I hope you guys have enjoyed this build as well, and sort of me sort of taking you through it. It's not often I do sort of, you know, building sort of tutorial episodes. It's not really a tutorial whatsoever, but it's nice to just be able to focus on one build wholeheartedly in an episode as opposed to doing like many small ones. Like, I don't know. Maybe you guys have a differing opinion. Please do leave it in the comments area, whatever the case may be. But yeah, in the meantime, I think this is looking really, really nice. It's nicely lit up, and it's quite a nice centerpiece for this settlement. In fact, I feel like we should have a bit of a look from the skies, right? That'd be a cool idea. Do I have any fireworks in here? I'm pretty sure I've got a bunch of them. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Sweet. Right, so we've got our elytra on already. Let us go ahead and head to the skies. And let's have a look at this thing. Yeah, not bad. It's not quite slap bang in the center. But you know, we've got this hill here. And I think that trying to compensate for the hill would be a pretty, you know, it would be a bit of an annoying thing to do. So I just decided to do it here. And you know what? I think it's pretty good. Maybe, just maybe, we could turn this hilly area into sort of a slightly more built-up area. So you know how in cities you get like high rises, you get like high altitude areas. They tend to have really nice houses on them because, you know, the rich people live there. They have good views and all that kind of stuff. Maybe we could do that sort of thing up here. I mean, we do have a good amount of space up here. There is, of course, a tower here as well. So, I mean, we're going to need to build ourselves a pathway going to it anyway. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we can make like an upstate area here. I don't know. I just don't know. But I tell you what, guys, I think on that note, we will be going ahead and ending the episode. But before we do, of course, we're going to jump into the comment question of the video coming from PlayTopCon. Hey Python, I feel that your house in this biome is a bit small, and you could expand it by creating sort of an underground base that connects to the house, somewhat like CUBSpace on the Hermitcraft server. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, on the Hermitcraft server, for those of you guys who don't watch it, of course, I advise that you do, but for those of you guys who don't know, CubFan135, a fellow hermit, ex-Kingdom Crafter, decided to go ahead and build sort of a simple mushroom house, but inside the mushroom, you go down, and there's like an entire empire down there. Now, I could go ahead and do that, and it is a pretty nice idea, but here's the thing. I kind of want to immortalize this house as the very, very first house that I built on the series, because it was. If you look back on episode 1, this was the first ever house we made, guys. And I kind of feel like I want to immortalize it, just keep it there. So when I come back in, like, I don't know, episode 200 or something crazy like that, I can go back and look at this and be like, oh, hey, this is the first house I made. And then maybe by 200, maybe, you know, my building skills have got better. But I think this is a pretty cool first house, whatever the case may be. But yeah, to answer your point, though, absolutely, I will be making myself a new proper house in this settlement here. Once again, needs a name. So, yeah. But yeah, like I say, new house is coming. It'll be awesome, my friends, and I'm looking forward to having a proper house to live in and do stuff in, and, you know, it'll be just quite nice, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, like I say, time to end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this episode or this style of episode, then a like rating is by far the best way of letting me know if you want to continue seeing more. In fact, you know what? I'm going to leave a poll on screen for you guys right now. A poll on screen if you guys want to go ahead and vote on what kind of episodes are your guys' favourites, then, you know, that'd be awesome. It's a good way of letting me know what kind of episodes you guys may want to see in future. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on future content. And that's going to wrap it up from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.